Right now, every crypto bro on YouTube is hyping up green candles, but they're missing the real story. I'm here to tell you it's not just about price pumps. Something massive is happening behind the scenes. In this envelope, I've got proof that Ethereum could be bigger than gold. Let me explain. It all comes down to ETF inflows. And while they're breaking records right now, people are still missing the real story. So stick around. I'm going to spill the tea on why institutions are hoarding Ethereum right now, what Tom Lee thinks about it, and how you can get ahead of the greatest transfer of wealth in history. Welcome to the Coin Zone, where we uncover hidden truths about crypto and money. I'm your host, Paul Matt. Today, we're talking about the biggest story in crypto. ETFs are smashing records right now, specifically Ethereum. Let's break it down. ETFs are exchange-traded funds. They're like a basket of assets that you can buy from a regular stockbroker. Instead of holding Ethereum directly, an ETF holds Ethereum for you, tracking its price. It's a way for Wall Street and everyday investors to jump into investing in crypto without having to deal with exchanges or wallets or anything too complex. Why does this matter? Well, it matters because ETFs are bringing massive amounts of money into crypto. In July of this year, Ethereum ETFs broke a record with $726 million worth of inflows in one single day. There's over $2.2 billion in inflows this month alone, according to So Value. That's more than 200,000 ETH soaked up and taken off the market. Since their launch in July of 2024, ETH ETFs have seen an inflow of over $7 billion. And they now hold more than 5 million ETH, which is more than 4% of the total supply. This is the greatest wealth transfer from boomers to millennials. Why? Well, because right now boomers are converting their traditional portfolios into ETH ETFs. They're doing it through their brokers that they've already been using, and the youngins are already using exchanges and riding the wave of cryptocurrency more than any other generation is, and they're about to inherit all of this money. Compare this to gold ETFs like SPDR Gold Trust, which holds $6.5 billion in assets. Ethereum ETFs are closing in fast with over $13.5 billion net assets already. The clear difference between the two, however, is gold doesn't offer utility like ETH does. Gold doesn't have DeFi or NFTs. ETH does. These inflows are a tidal wave of capital, and all they're doing is signaling that long-term, Ethereum could outshine gold as a store of value and a digital tech powerhouse. Why is this happening now? Well, let's dive in and take a look. All right, let's get into the why behind these insane ETF inflows. I'm channeling Tom Lee, Fundstrat's crypto guru, and his thoughts are pure fire. Tom says, quote unquote, Ethereum's the backbone of digital finance and institutions are waking up to it. I mean, bro has really been pounding the table, saying that by the end of 2026, ETH could reach a high of $6,000. And he says this because of three reasons: DeFi, stablecoins, and tokenization. He also points to the Genius Act, signed just 2 weeks ago. The Genius Act gave stablecoins regulatory clarity, boosting Ethereum's network, considering over 50% of stablecoins run on Ethereum. Now, check this out. Institutions are hoarding ETH right now already, like it's digital gold. Companies like SharpLink Gaming, BitMine Immersion, and Bit Digital have pivoted to ETH treasury strategies. They hold over 1.6 million ETH. That's over $5.3 billion. That's across 53 publicly traded firms. SharpLink alone owns 255 ETH. That's the largest corporate stash on record. Even Goldman Sachs and Standard Chartered right now are reallocating from Bitcoin to ETH. And here's the crazy thing. Donald Trump's team supposedly is exploring Ethereum for tokenized assets. And posts on X are also buzzing about Trump's pro-crypto stance boosting ETF inflows. Why does this matter? Well, institutions aren't just dabbling right now with Ethereum. They're really counting on it. They're betting big on it to be the future of finance. Tom Lee said this is just the start. I mean, we have staking potentially being approved soon for Ethereum, which could bring about another 10 billion in inflows. Right now, the big dogs are piling in, and they're honestly shrinking the supply. What does this do? Well, this sets the stage for a potential price explosion. But if you're watching this, you don't have to play their game. Let's talk more about how you should hold your Ethereum. So these Ethereum ETF inflows have been insane, 2.18 billion in a single week. That's outpacing Bitcoin right now and pushing Ethereum's price to over 3,800. We haven't seen that level since early 2024. BlackRock's ETHA pulled in almost 500 million alone in one day. This isn't just FOMO, guys. This is a signal that Ethereum is truly becoming a cornerstone of our new financial system right before our eyes. But here's the deal. If you're watching this, you don't need to stay on the sidelines just like a normal Ethereum holder with an ETF. There are 3 levels to owning Ethereum, and each one becomes closer to financial freedom. Number 3 is ETF ownership. You give your money to a fund like BlackRock, and they buy ETH for you. It's easy, but you're paying fees, sometimes like 2.5%. With ones like Grayscale, you don't control the keys. It's like you're renting a house. You're in, great, but it's not yours. And number 2, you buy Ethereum on a centralized exchange. That means you buy it on a platform like Coinbase or Binance. It's a step closer. It's like someone else owns the deed. So like you're in there, but it's like not really, So like you own the asset, but technically it's sitting in Coinbase's or Binance's wallet. Like we saw with FTX, if the exchange goes under, they can use your wallet as collateral. So you never want to have big money sitting on exchanges. That brings us to number 1, self-custody or cold storage. This is how you store your Ethereum. This is the holy grail. You buy ETH and you move it into your own wallet. You can use something like a MetaMask, but something like a Ledger, a Trezor, a Tangem might be better. If Ethereum becomes bigger than gold, do you really want someone else holding that for you? Or would you rather trust yourself? Self-custody is the ultimate flex in crypto. It's a ticket to financial freedom, especially if Ethereum's market cap ever does pass gold one day. Right now, there's almost 5 million in ETH already locked up in self-storage. Self-custody ensures that you benefit from the price action, not just fund managers. These ETF inflows are a massive vote of confidence, but you can do something to take it a step further. If you want to learn how to set up a safe self-custodial wallet, go over to thecoinzone.com and check out our free guide. Oh, and smash the subscribe button for me as well when you're at it. Make sure to like this video. Once again, you're watching The Coin Zone, powered by Liquid Loans. I'm your host, Paul Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.